The serpent was never chasing its tail, it was completing itself. Across ancient civilizations, from Egypt to Greece to alchemical Europe, a single symbol appears again and again. A serpent devouring its own tail, the Ouroboros. At first glance, it seems simple, a snake forming a circle. But symbols survive for thousands of years only when they encode structure. The Ouroboros is not about destruction, it is about continuity. In ancient Egyptian iconography, the serpent encircled the sun god, protecting cosmic order through eternal return. In Greek philosophical traditions, it symbolized the self-generating universe. In alchemy, it represented the unity of opposites, creation and destruction fused into one process. This is the eternal recurrence archetype. Time does not move in a straight line. It loops, civilizations rise, peak, decay, and reset. Empires expand, fracture, and reconfigure. Economies boom, collapse, and rebuild. Even biologically, cells die so that new ones may replace them. Death feeds life. The serpent consumes itself, yet remains whole. Unlike modern linear time, obsessed with progress and forward acceleration, the ancient world understood rhythm. Seasons rotate, stars cycle, generations repeat psychological patterns. The Ouroboros encodes a warning. What you refuse to resolve will return. In alchemical manuscripts, the serpent often appears half dark, half light. This is not aesthetic choice. It signals integration. Shadow and illumination are part of the same structure. To deny one is to fracture the circle. The symbol teaches sovereignty through awareness of pattern. If time is cyclical, then collapse is not anomaly. It is phase. If decay is inevitable, then fear of endings becomes irrational. The serpent does not panic when it reaches its tail. It recognizes completion as continuation. Modern culture fears repetition. We crave novelty, disruption, endless growth. But the Ouroboros suggests a more disciplined truth. Sustainability requires return. Systems that ignore cyclicality eventually implode. The ancients did not worship the snake. They studied its geometry. A closed loop is stable. An open line is vulnerable. The Ouroboros is the architecture of resilience. Destruction feeding renewal, endings feeding origin. The question is not whether cycles exist. The question is whether you recognize the one you are inside. Here is the system prompt. Are you resisting a necessary ending or participating in the renewal it makes possible? Subscribe to SayenMythos for more ancient systems decoded through psychology, power, and the hidden architecture of time itself. The serpent was never chasing its tail. It was completing itself.